All right, let's see here.
Hello, confetti! Hey.
What's up, my big PP loving nation? PP stands for Phoenix Wright. Just so if anyone asks. Welcome to the Daring Player Squad channel. My name's Rashi.
And I'm Joyce.
And this is Saturday with the Daring Player Squad. That's us and a few other people playing Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright Dual Destinies. Welcome back with the bad voice dubs.
Wow, 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 wow.
I have coffee. I have water. I'm tired because I worked my ass off today at the
Gym.
At the Jimmy Jams.
At the Jimmy Jams.
My light is on for some reason. I don't know why.
Why
Can
is
you
your
stop?
light on?
Can you stop, sir?
No.
Sir? Sir? Alright, cool. Hello, everybody in the chat today. For some reason that's not working. Hello, Brendan. Feedback Hang. Hello, people.
So burned out.
You're so burned out. Welcome.
Why? What's up?
All that law business. For those of you who don't know, October 31st, that's our Halloween, lands on a Saturday.
School, yeah, I feel ya.
So I just want to ask everybody in the chat if they want to see a spooky game that night instead of Ace Attorney, because that's going to be on my day. I feel like a lot of people are doing spook stuff, and not for us, not so much, because we've got Ace Attorney. Gotta watch.
Gotta clip your own shits tonight.
Watching Blind Manor. Okay. Cool. For those of you, Joyce, you'll just have to do what? Exclamation marker. That usually triggers the marker system. So we'll be able to do that. So Joyce is on her PC or her laptop. I'm just making sure that everything is working properly on the interwebs and our stuff. Ooh, I see that Kyle is playing today. He's playing a spooky game. We might go say hello to him after this. But without further ado, last time we left off, our client got possessed by a demon, allegedly, after his daughter was indicted, I guess, or accused of potentially killing the mayor of Ninetail, was it Ninetail Fox Vale?
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, coffee's so good right now. But yeah, so that's where we're ending off. We're going into our next investigation. These investigations and trials are getting a lot longer in this particular end of the Phoenix Wright series. So we're not going to be able to do investigation trials as we usually do. It's probably just going to be investigation trial. So I apologize in advance. If you want to kind of watch it all at once, you can wait till we're finished and then run over to our YouTube channel and watch all that. But I'm not sure.
Yeah, like this case is long. Like the days are long. Oh jeez.
We need to find an audio for a Halloween. I need to find an audio for a Halloween animation. Ooh.
Having a yokai testify in court is unprecedented, to say the least.
I'm Tenmataro, the yokai you seek. How could such a straight-laced man like Mr. Tenma suddenly become a demon?
Yeah, it's strange. Even worse, Prosecutor Blackquill is playing along. Oh, I can't even think straight anymore. I need to go out for a run. I'll see you in a bit.
Wait! What about the investigation?
I'm back! Whoa! Trucy! Oh, welcome back! Oh, you're in your stage outfit. Back from work? Yep, I really nailed this new magic trick I've been working on. I also heard about these tricks that were conjured up in court earlier today. You know, the demon out of nowhere trick and Polly's tightrope style defense trick.
I was seriously considering a disappearing act of my own after all that craziness. Anyway, our next trick is to find a suspect other than the mayor. I know the killer must have used the air duct in their escape.
And whoever did that was the Tenmataro that Mr. Filch and Jinxie saw.
Right! Maybe there's some evidence in the air duct.
The real fight starts now. Hey, before you go, let me make the evidence you no longer need disappear.
Nice, clearing our inventory.
3, 2, 1. Ta-da!
I love how the panties can make a reoccurring presence in every game.
Unnecessary. The prince has been disappeared into Shuzi's magic panties.
Don't read too far into that. Don't read too far into that. This is a family-friendly channel, I guess. I guess. I wonder where all that stuff goes.
Okay, let's get over to the scene of the crime. Vamos! Vamonos? Vamonos, Apollo, vamonos!
Joyce gets to exercise all of her multilingualism.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You want to stream because you don't want to sleep
wanna
Friday,
sleep?
Saturdays? I mean, if you're tired and you stream, it's not going to be fun for anybody to watch. But I highly suggest you try. Because sometimes it's just fun to do. It's also very motivating to actually, you know, do things. I would not have gotten through half of my games list if I hadn't been encouraged to do so because of streaming. So I'd just be sitting on a mountain of games I have never played.
I mean, if it's an accountability thing, sometimes that works as well. Detective Fulbright, mind if we search the air duct?
Well, since you really are on the side of justice, I suppose I can let you. Plus, my own sense of justice has been called into doubt, so...
Oh, I wonder if he's been like this ever since the trial.
Well, a sense of justice has been beaten to a pulp. It'll probably take a while for him to recover.
I sort of feel bad for him, but we have work to do. Let's go get the evidence we need. Oh man, I can't read.
The air duct is the key. We know that Ten Mataro impersonator used it to make an escape. After murdering the alderman, the killer left the fox chamber through the hallway door. Then after locking the door from the outside, the killer entered the air duct in the hallway. Because I don't know, he kind of wanted to. Maybe he likes air ducts. I don't know. No king shame. Finally, the killer dropped the key into the fox chamber through the air vent here. Then went back through the air duct and fled the manor. That's how the illusion of no one entering or leaving the locked room was created.
If the killer passed through the air duct, maybe we'll find some evidence there.
Yeah, and maybe some black feathers or something like that.
Something.
Maybe an old copy of Pootie Tang. Well, here's our vent. It's awfully high up.
Don't worry, I brought a stepladder.
Oh
Happy
god, the
hunting.
stepladder! How nice of her to volunteer me for the job.
Says the
That's
child that is
stepladder.
afraid of heights as well.
Isn't it just a regular ladder?
You know, at least with these two, they don't have the stepladder ladder.
But they brought that ladder back. They made a specific image for the ladder.
It's a stepladder.
Stepladder. Whoa, it's pitch black in here. Well, here goes nothing. Give me a rat or something.
Could you not at least bring...
A light?
Yeah.
There's a thick layer of dust in here.
No shit,
That
Sherlock.
means nobody... If there's dust in there, that means no one have been there before, right? I don't get it.
Find anything? Yikes! Apollo, what happened? You're covered in dust.
Stepladder's Apollo Trucy, yeah. No, it's Phoenix. It's
Phoenix and Maya.
I remember specifically because they had the whole ladder conversation during the samurai.
Yeah.
The samurai turnabout. Yeah, dust. Lots of dust.
So, what did you find?
Let's step up for the mystery. Yeah, I think so. I don't. They always have an argument like, is it just a ladder? Like, oh, it's a step ladder. Mikans! Soy wa Mikans da! Desta! Baby, I'm waiting for Mikans to return someday as a villain. I just know he's got that villainous heart inside of him somewhere. You know how dust collects on something when nobody uses it for a long time?
Yeah, like Mr. Wright's desk back at the office. Ooh, damn.
Right.
Hot shot.
You think it'd be possible to crawl over that sort of... No, you think it's possible to crawl over that sort of dust without leaving a trail?
I seriously doubt it. I feel like I'm going all shipper. I mean, it's just a step-ladder discourse. No one's gone through that duct lately.
Kind of looks that way.
And if that's true...
No, it's my line. Stop it!
Goodness.
Why are you always taking my lines? I can't work like this. I'm going to my trailer.
Both start with A, okay?
I'm going to my trailer. I don't care if we're both named after Greek gods, okay? I am Apollo, and you will respect my corns upstairs.
I will suplex you through a wall.
I'd like to see you try, bitch. Come on. Catch these hands.
These 5'2" hands.
These 5'2" hands. I don't know why they're 5'2". They have really large hands. Okay, I'm sorry. And if it's true, Mayor Tenma's going to be fingered as the killer. But see how it feels? Yeah, I think so.
Them yowie hands.
Them yowie hands. Yeah, I got big hands. I got big hands.
5'2" hands. But like, no, seriously,
My hands.
This is absurd. This is absurd.
We don't turn things around quickly. In justice, we trust. Ah! Ha ha ha! Sorry, Mr. Justice. But it seems your justice was not the most just after all. It is my sense of justice that has prevailed. Ha!
Detective Fulbright sure seems chipper all of a sudden.
And I'm back to my old devastated self. Come on! Where's that never say die spirit? Bring it on, Mr. Lawyer Man! Bring it on! Let me suffer in peace. Ha ha! Justice prevails once more.
It's not over yet, and besides, kicking someone when they're down is what bad guys do.
Don't scruff your brother. Stop it. Stop it. Stop scruffing your brother.
Boys are fighting under the desk.
Oh! Are you calling me a bad guy? Me, Bobby Fulbright, champion of justice?
Then how about some information on the investigation? We need some help here.
Information? How about the investigation? All right, but I won't have you calling me a bad guy ever again. Understood?
We did it, Apollo.
Yeah, but how long can we keep this up? All right, buddy. All right, Bobby. Bobby.
I can't believe Prosecutor Blackwell would stoop that low.
I can't believe Prosciutto Blackwell would stoop that low. Prosciutto Blackwell. Prosciutto Edgeworth. Yes. They're just very fine meats.
Oh, I bet they
Pure
are fine meats.
I'm ready to put in my mouth.
I mean, hitting the blame on a yokai? He really wants a conviction at all costs.
All my vibes are coming back, yeah. Is that some JoJo reference? Prosciutto. She could give a yokai a run for its money when she gets mad. Yes, well, I have him writing a self-reflective essay as we speak.
I doubt that'll teach him anything.
Yeah, I'll probably just write dotard 1,000 times.
I don't know what that is.
That whole yokai business is most likely a ploy to win a conviction. Truth is, Prosecutor Blackwell believes Jinxie Tenma planted that yokai stuff. Planted it in an effort to protect her father, the real killer.
Yeah, right. I'd like to see him prove it.
Whoa, calm down. He doesn't have any direct evidence, but we did find this. It was at the base of the cliff just outside Kyubi Manor. Wait, that isn't the staff Tenmataro was supposedly carrying, was it? The one and only. Miss Tenma no doubt tossed it over the cliff when she was done.
No way! Well, what about Prince?
Nope, no Prince, but she was wearing a costume. No, but if she was wearing a costume, there wouldn't be any anyway. Well, Prince or no Prince, it's not going to work in our favor. Sounds like the staff might have belonged to the mansion. But if that's the case, then where in the mansion did Tenmataro get it from? The amazing nine-tailed fox. The amazing nine Schwanz fox. Did Prosecutor Blackwell figure out what the victim was? Did Prosecutor Blackwell figure out the victim was the Amazing Nine Tails? He did indeed. He's a sharp one, all right. He figured it out while investigating the predictable merger of the victim's past. Oh, and the victim's past. The Amazing Nine Tails sparked the yokai craze and worked against the merger. The mayor, Damien Tenma, is a corrupt politician who murdered the great hero. The Amazing Nine Tails fans are so angry, they even tried to storm the detention center.
I don't blame them. I mean, their favorite masked wrestling hero was murdered. They must have been shocked when they found out what happened.
And speaking of which, isn't Jinxie also a fan of the Amazing Nine Tails?
A wrestler's mask is more precious than his own life. He'd never unmask himself in front of others. There are matches where wrestlers battle for the right to remove each other's masks. To have your mask torn off is the worst humiliation a wrestler could suffer. That's why the masks are more important to them than life itself.
She spoke with a passion that only a fan could appreciate.
We ought to become fans ourselves and go protest in front of the prison.
What? No! Did you forget that Mayor Tenma is not only Jinxie's father, but our client?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, my work. You be careful now. You're defending the most hated mayor in history. I just hope you don't find yourself on the wrong end of a four-figure leg lock. Maybe I should wear a mask to hide my identity. Are there any new developments we should know? Now that you mention it, our suspect is suffering partial memory loss, but he did manage to remember something. He did? What did he say? He said he didn't want to speak with us. His exact words were, I am under no obligation to speak with you mortals. And other things of that nature. I wonder what Mayor Chan will remember. Too bad you can't ask him now, because Prosecutor Blackwell's busy questioning him. I know. Why don't you just wait around at the playground with the rest of the kids? Ha ha! Kita! Okay, I do it.
What
All
now,
Might's
Apollo?
Kita! I haven't tried it. I'm trying to do All Might's voice.
Oh.
Well, how about regrouping back at the agency?
Good idea. We might get some words of wisdom out of Mr. Right while we're there. Ooh. Words of wisdom out of Mr. Right.
Words of suck my dick.
I mean, now that he's no longer dressing like a hobo, maybe I'll get something out of him.
Something, I hope so.
Maybe I'll just let you finish.
Maybe you should, huh? Maybe you should just fucking get a new job, get your shit together, okay? Put it in a box, get your shit together, put it in a box and get it together,
right,
okay?
Morty.
We're professionals. Maybe I'll go read over some past cases.
And I'll go do some research on exorcism.
Get some fucking, like, acting lessons and shit.
Oh, no, jeez. It's more like reading, alright? God.
Get your shit in a box. Just get it together in a box. Okay, get it together. Get your shit together. Fuck.
Hey, what's with you guys? Why are you arguing all the time? Bummed out.
How should I put this? Athena keeps stealing my fucking lines. Fuck. Bullshit. Good for you. It's like we're at the edge of a cliff and the only way is down.
In other words, business as usual, right?
Yeah, well, I suppose so. Except this time it's like we're bound and gagged too.
Oh, I bet you'd like that.
Tied up in trust with the... What are those things called? Cat of nine tails?
I don't know, but I do have some rope in my bag. You want me to start?
Athena's like, I don't really think we should be talking about.
Don't forget blindfolded with our ears
Oh
plugged
god,
up.
this is getting...
I mean, I can do that for you too, Athena.
Ball gags and rope and crops and
Ooh, and monsters at
some
every
light
turn,
lifting.
huh? Sounds rough. I didn't know you liked it that way.
Hey, Apollo. Oh, and Athena's here too.
Mr. Wright, what kind of daughter have you been raising?
How goes the investigation, Apollo? Athena?
That's the next case. What are we in for next case? Jesus. I think it's safe to say that things have gotten hairier than before.
Really? What happened?
This is your first case on 3 night. Like, what have you got to base it on?
I was watching you two this morning from the gallery. That was one tough day in court, to say the least. I know. I've never had to defend a yokai before. That business about the locked room was another major hurdle.
Yeah, and on top of that, Jinxie was accused of being an accomplice.
But at least you figured out how someone could have escaped the Forbidden Chamber. Yeah, well, we just found out that our reasoning might be a tad, flawed. Oh, really? Well, that's, bad news.
How are we gonna get out of this one?
The worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smile.
Oh, that's a Mia
It's a Mia
reference.
quote.
Yeah.
Force a smile?
Yeah, my mentor taught me that back when I was still learning the trade. She also taught me to return to the basics whenever I got stuck. Return to the basics? That's right. Always believe in your client, no matter what happens. That is a lawyer's greatest and most trusted weapon. The basics. Always believe in your client, huh? So, Mr. Wright, how long have you known Athena? I met her during a trip to Europe. Uh-huh? You were in Europe? Why haven't I heard this before? Yeah, I went there a few times to study the various legal systems over there. Oh, okay. Wait a minute.
How did you afford that?
I thought you worked as a pianist after you quit practicing law. I did, but an old friend of mine needed help with some legal work from time to time.
Edgeworth.
Oh, I guess you were never very far from the courtroom then.
It was like fate brought us together. It's thanks to Mr. Wright that I became a lawyer at all.
I knew she was lawyer material from the moment I met her. And I have high hopes for her ability to analyze people's emotions.
Aw, that's nothing special.
Maybe I underestimated the analytical psychology of hers.
It's just, I thought that if my special ability could help defend innocent people, then I had to do everything in my power to bring it to the courtroom. That's when I really started hitting the books hard.
Physically.
I just punch books every day. I'm still amazed she actually became a lawyer. At the tender age of 18, no less. Wow, that's almost superhuman. Or personal, like she's trying to help somebody she knows.
All right, I'm totally pumped up after talking to you, Mr. Wright. It's like you said, the worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles.
And don't forget to return to the basics whenever you get stuck. Keep believing in my client. Right. Mr. Wright? Yes. I'm going to visit our client again. I think that's a good idea. All right. Time to see what's new down at the detention center.
Go back to basics. Press everything.
Press all the fucking things.
Mayor Tenma, we wanted to talk to you about something.
So my minions have returned.
Apollo still thinks he's a yokai.
I wonder if we'll ever be able to talk to Mayor Tenma again.
Save and load. Save and load. Back to basics. Save and load.
Save scum, save some save scum.
Silence, peddler of the legal trade. Free me from these imprisoning walls with great haste.
Wow, he's getting more and more like a real demon with every sentence. Starting to wonder if we should even be helping him win his freedom.
Still, we can't let Mayor Tenma stay possessed, if you know what I mean. If you can clear me of these charges, I shall help you in whatever manner I may. Now ask of me what you will.
I suppose it's worth a shot. Let's see what he knows.
Alright.
Were those feathers and tracks the scene of the crime really you're doing?
Indeed, the remnants of Tenmataro, king of the underworld they be. The day when I once again dominate the mortal world is at hand.
Though in this game, if you game over, you can restart right away from the same point. Oh, sweet.
Oh,
Okay.
thank God.
The prosecution claims the feathers and tracks were planted by Jinxie.
What's this? I must breach these.
Oh, he broke character.
Oh.
I must breach these walls and go defend my little Jinxie at once.
Huh? Mayor Tenma, is that you?
Well, now, Damien appears to still reside with. Damien appears to still reside within this body. But I should have expected as much from a descendant of mine. Be silent now, Damien!
Guess a little thing like demonic possession won't stop a father's love for his daughter. You didn't kill Alderman Cuby, did you?
I have killed no one. The remnants of my presence has been misconstrued. The murderer is not I. But if I had slain that mortal, raging hellfire would still have consumed him. Yikes!
So you're saying there must have been somebody else there? Come to think of it, the mayor had mentioned he had been clubbed with the statue. I better ask him about this too. Detective Fulbright mentioned that you might have something new to tell me.
Indeed I have. I regurgitated this key but a short while ago.
Ah!
Behold the key to the forbidden chamber.
Whoa! Is regurgitation one of your demonic powers too?
Bah! I don't waste my powers on such parlor tricks. Took the key from the killer, did Damien, whereupon he swallowed it. He sought to bar the killer entry to the forbidden chamber.
So we wanted to keep it shut tight? So I wanted to keep it shut tight.
But no fingerprints shall you find upon that key.
How do you know that? Wait, is that one of your other demonic powers then?
Foolish mortal. You would have me, Tenmataro, act as some asinine alchemist? I but asked the jailer, and my will has. I but asked the jailer, and my will was done quite eagerly, I must add.
I was in order to serve your malevolence.
Your malevolence?
Oh my god.
Ah,
I guess I'm not the only one he scares the living daylights out of.
Can we ask how you use this key? We couldn't find a keyhole anywhere in or around the door.
Curse that infernal door. But if I had known its manner of opening, long ago I would have made my return.
probably very simple, isn't it?
Yeah.
He has a point there.
Maybe Jinxie knows something about how the whole thing works. Forbidden chamber key.
No fingerprints was swallowed. No.
Ugh.
Alright.
We can ask him about the thing he was clubbed with, right? That was the thing we wanted to
Yeah.
do. Can I present?
Um,
No preset function?
do your bumpers.
Yeah, courtroom, that's it. The brief about it. Stop, just stop.
Unless you have to do it by.
Oh, you know what? I have to get out of, I'm talking to him after preset. Tricky game. Tricky game. There we go.
What, might I ask, is that?
The statue was found at the scene. Somebody hit Mayor Tenma over the head with it. It had been wrapped up in a large cloth before the alderman's murder.
Let me see whether Damien knows about such a thing. Yes, something wrapped in such a cloth does he recall. A secret gift from Alderman Cuby, it would seem. He, however, had not a chance to see it till now, for the cloth did conceal it.
Maybe the cloth fell off, or he was removed from. Maybe the cloth fell off, or was removed after the mayor was struck.
Of that Damien does not know.
Secret gift. Interesting. Maybe Jinxie knows something about it. I should question him about that blackmail letter too. Let's see what he says when I show it to him. Big brain game. Yeah, you need
That
big
was-
PPs in the game.
That was Jinxie's statement? Yeah, I think he said. I think he showed Jinxie's statement.
Oh yeah, that's your statement. Here's the black.
Blackmail letter.
Why, this is the accursed blackmail letter that was sent to Damien.
Well, apparently somebody slipped it into the alderman's pocket. We believe someone, probably the killer, stole it from Mayor Tenma's briefcase. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
You have questions, do you? Very well, ask away, mortal.
Who placed this in the alderman's pocket?
Very few were they who knew the letter was in Damien's briefcase.
So whoever knew about the blackmail letter being in the mayor's briefcase is a potential suspect in its theft and placement in the alderman's pocket.
Oops. Could it have been his doing?
Mayor? I mean, Mr. Taro, did you just remember something?
Indeed I did. It was but one other who knew of this letter. Damien's aide, Florent Lebel.
Ah, bet.
Full knowledge of that briefcase's contents did that aide possess.
And he may be the blackmailer and the murderer we're looking for. He probably is.
Yeah.
That is preposterous. He's the most trusted advisor. He would never betray Damien.
It seems that Mayor Tenma is a bit too trusting of those around him.
Still, this is a huge farm. Now we know who might have slipped that blackmail letter into the alderman's pocket. Look out, Florent LaBelle. Here comes justice.
Let's go find Mr. LaBelle and rake him across the coals.
Thanks for the help. You've just given us a major lead.
Ooh, it was LaBelle who took it. There's still something that bothers me. If Mr. LaBelle is the killer, what could have motivated him to open the forbidden chamber?
We should probably search it for clues.
Only one problem. How do you open a locked door that doesn't have a keyhole?
Well, key should have a lock, and then
If
you
there's
put
a
the
lock,
key
then
in the
you can-
lock, and then you'd have the key, and then the lock too. So there has to be. Sorry,
if anyone knows that supernatural reference.
Well, if you have a lock, then there should be a key, and if you have the key, you put it in the lock, then you have the key in the lock.
It looks like Aoyama from what series? I don't recognize that name. Is that a Haikyuu thing?
IQ. Is that one of them anime things? You look at some of those animes, bringing that anime garbage in here. How dare you? I'm just joking.
Anime garbage as you're playing anime garbage.
Like anime trash. No, let's see here. Let's go talk to Jinxie. Maybe she can help.
So Jinxie's probably still in the village.
Yokai probably.
Mm.
Oh, the Onigumo in the back.
Oh, Boku no Nerd Nuts.
Boku no Nerd Nuts. My Macadamia, was it My Hero Macadamia Nuts?
Yes, my Hero Macadamia
So we
Nuts.
call it my Boku no Nerd Nuts because we merged the English and the Japanese together, and we also like Academia also kind of looked like macadamia. So My Hero Macadamia, Boku no Macadamia Nerd Nuts. And so Joyce one day was just like, "What's that anime called? Boku no Macadamia Nerd Nuts or something?" So now we're always called Boku no Hero, My Hero
My Hero Macadamia Nuts.
Boku no Macadamia Nerd Nuts. So dumb. It checks out, man. It checks out.
It checks out.
Hey, isn't that? Oh, she's all woozy.
Dare imprison me. Oh, Jinxie! She's acting really strange.
Oh no,
Oh,
she's
no.
possessed!
That loathsome, no good Ninetales shall know the terror that is mine. You shall.
Oh, she's.
Oh, you shall pay dearly, all of you.
Jinxie, are you alright?
Ah!
Ah!
Oh, Is that you, Mr. Demon Lawyer?
Morning, Jinxie.
Morning. Isn't it already past noon? What am I doing here? Last I remember, I laid down to take a nap back at the manor. Oh no. It must have been the Makurageshi. I don't know. Makurashi.
Makatama go nerd nuts. I don't know. Makura Gaishi.
Ever wake up after a restless night's sleep to find your pillow in an unusual place? Or that you've been sleeping on the floor or in the hallway? It's that yokai's fault. The Makura Gaeshi preys on people while they're asleep.
It sounds like you just need to be tucked in really tight. Or maybe a snug sleeping bag. Lava's just like, or maybe you're just a sleepwalker.
Jinxie, how come you don't have any charms on your forehead?
Oh yeah.
I don't? They must have fallen off. Without them, evil things can creep into me.
Right. So, if the family has a case of like genetic psychosis or something.
I don't know. She had a schizophrenic breakdown.
Yeah.
In court. So, like, I'm pretty sure she has like schizophrenia. And then I don't know how much of that runs in the family because of her father, or how much of it is just her father is play acting to
Well, they said her mother was also ill. So
Yes, but I don't remember specifically what kind of illness.
they haven't said.
Yeah. But I mean, like, if you're gonna try and keep her, you know, functioning.
She did it. She's the one who did it. I don't know, man. Everyone's a suspect until no one's a suspect.
I'd say we had a more than adequate demonstration of that just now.
I'd better reapply them.
Boop. So cute.
Jinxie, there's something we want to ask you.
Oh, there's something I wanted to tell you too. I remembered something else.
You did? What was it?
Let's ask Jinxie first.
The opening video showed us? It did? Oh, I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Jinxie, can you tell us what you remembered?
Well, after the trial, I remembered lots of stuff. There was one thing I thought was really weird.
I'm almost afraid to ask, but here goes. Really? What?
It's about the yokai feathers and tracks. Oh, they showed the killer. They usually do.
Yeah, they usually do.
They weren't there when I first opened the door.
Wait, what? Are you sure?
Uh-huh. My memory's crystal clear now.
So you're saying they were left at the crime scene after you found it?
This could spell major trouble, Apollo.
Why?
Because Jinxie is already accused of leaving the feathers and tracks at the scene. If they weren't there when she discovered this crime scene, they will totally fuel that claim that she fabricated the evidence later on.
Whoa!
Jinxie's fuzzy memory of the whole incident is really working against us. The prosecution will probably say she doesn't remember planting the evidence. Good luck rebutting that.
Oh man, this is not good. Sure hope she didn't plant the evidence while she was sleepwalking or something. Jinxie, you wouldn't happen to know how to open the forbidden chamber, would you? That door doesn't even have a keyhole.
Well, it's supposed to have a secret mechanism. They say you have to figure it out before the keyhole will appear.
A secret mechanism? Really?
Uh-huh. It's hidden in the Fox Chamber. But only Alderman Cubey knew what it was and how it worked.
The Alderman of the Ninetails Vale sure love...
Wait, is that veil spelled correctly?
I don't know.
The Alderman of the Ninetails Vale sure loved his secrets.
I really haven't been paying attention the entire time. If it's A-I-L or A-L-E.
Hold on. If you go to court records, I should have something that says Yeah, right. That was a misspelling.
Ah.
It's Ninetales Vale, V-A-L-E,
Ah.
but then they spelled it Vale with a V-A-I-L.
Ah.
Weird. Okay, sorry.
Weird.
That's my QA mind going at it. There's a few typos in the game. That's fine. I like the fact that there's a bit of typo.
Gives it some flavor, a little
Some
bit of
flavor
character.
flaves, yeah.
Apollo, let's see if we can get that secret mechanism.
Whoa, slow down. There's something else I need to ask about. Jinxie, is there only one key to the Forbidden Chamber?
Uh-huh. Even the Manners Master Key wouldn't open it. That's because it's a very special room that must never be opened.
Guess that means nobody entered the Forbidden Chamber after the murder. After all, we know Mayor Tenma took the key from the killer and swallowed it, so...
So the mayor's efforts to keep the killer out of the Forbidden Chamber were not in vain.
So that makes more sense. Somebody locked somebody in the chamber. That person came out and attacked them. Tenma struggled with the key and swallowed it. So that person couldn't go back and hide inside the chamber. And so they had to somehow, I think someone must have gone in to go see what was wrong to let them out. Or something along the lines of like he was put inside first. They opened it up because of some reason. It came out, killed people. The murderer came out, killed them. And then was supposed to hide back into the chamber and then wait for someone to come get them after the fact. I think? That makes sense, right?
I mean, that's the only room that hasn't been explored.
We need to talk to her about the key, or is that enough? Ask Jinxie how to open the chamber. Show the Fox Demon statue to Jinxie. Yeah,
Yeah, you have notes now.
I know. So I don't need you anymore, Joyce.
Good.
You have become irrelevant. Right, I need to back up from this. I need to go to present.
Present Fox Demon statue.
Alderman QB made that statue. It's a token of goodwill. I think it was meant to be for Ninetales Vale and Tenma Town.
A token of goodwill, but the two yokai are fighting.
Fighting? Oh, I see what you mean. The cup portion is missing.
Ooh, there's a cut scene.
The statue originally depicted the two yokai holding up a cup in celebration.
Aha.
Sure doesn't look that way now, does it?
So it broke off. Yeah.
Maybe it broke off when it was used to hit Mayor Tenma on the head.
That would explain it. I guess the only two people who knew what it really looked like were the alderman and I. The symbol of goodwill will be forever etched in my mind.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Very.
So, is there anything else we should know about? Is there anything else we should know about, Jinxie?
No, that's about it.
Ugh! My bracelet! It's reacting!
Oh wow, this is we've never seen this outside of
No, we did. That was the second I was reacting
yeah.
on.
Jinxie, you wouldn't happen to be...
In justice we trust!
Jesus Christ!
Yikes!
Ah! A ghost!
Wow!
Detective Fulbright, what are you doing here?
I have business with this young lady, if you must know. Prosecutor Blackwell asked me to Prosecutor Blackwell asked me to question her. I love the fact that he's got the little sticker on his head, and he's totally okay with it.
Sorry, no, this game shows me that I should be a detective or a lawyer. It confuses me. That's why I'm working on animation. Yeah. Again, to be fair, if you weren't there from the beginning of the trial, yeah, the amount of twists and turns in
That's
in
why it's called
Phoenix
Turnabout.
Wright is hooey.
Yakutin Saiban, bitches. It's about turnabouts, twists and turns.
Question me? Sorry, not interested.
Are you here to ask about the whole yokai affair?
That's right. Specifically, well, we want to ask. Hold on, where is it?
Oh. Hey there, friend geek.
Specifically, we want to ask. But I can't tell you that. Now can I? Ha ha ha!
Oh, come on, please! We're partners
isn't justice, right?
No. Prosecutor Blackwell specifically told me my questions were all
We're of the
were
utmost
of the utmost justice.
Haven't,
I will not fail you. I will not fall for your lies. In justice we trust.
The Twisted Samurai sure has him on a short
Yeah,
leash.
Joyce, that's exactly what I said.
Well, she shows up. Starts with an A. That's okay. Just shut up
The
and
Twisted
take
Samurai sure has him on a short leash.
it. Shut up and take it.
You're an hour late. Damn it, Blue. Damn it. How could you? We trusted you. No, I'm just joking.
So, you're not a ghost? Maybe some sort of urban troll then.
Now come along, Miss Tenma, to the station with you.
He took her away.
Missed my chance to see what she was lying about.
Well, at least we found out there's a secret mechanism for opening the chamber. Let's go check it out.
I just hope they let us in now. Oh, fuck. What was his voice again?
Did his hair color change?
I think his hair
I
changed, yeah.
swear it was pink before.
Yeah, his hair changed.
Oh, good.
Ooh, what an absolutely fabulous scent. I'm so glad I had these carnations imported from England. Nothing but the finest will do. Perhaps I should place one aside for our dearly departed alderman.
Hey, it's Mr. LaBelle. Apollo, let's ask him about you-know-what.
Oh, yeah. Before we search the box chamber, we should ask about the blackmail letter.
Why, if it isn't the Mayor's lawyers. What do you want with me?
I know.
Oh, there's something we wanted to ask.
What the fuck?
Oh my god, these lapels. I think they're called lapels.
I don't know.
Where's that ringing coming from?
You'll have to excuse.
What the
Oh my
fuck?
god,
They're
what? They're two fucking... Oh my god.
Hello, LaBelle here.
What the? Those things on her shoulder, those things on his shoulders are cell phones?
Yes, about that. You must forgive me. This whole matter from with Mayor Tenma has been a complete nightmare.
Oh my god. Where do you buy clothes like that?
Surprise! This is my own special design. It's the ultimate in functional beauty.
Functional beauty? Are you sure about that? That looks a bit unwieldy to me.
Yeah, what the
Ow!
You simply don't have an eye for beauty.
I have an eye for beauty. If having an eye for beauty means looking like this guy, I'd rather be blind.
So, what do you want with me?
Oh, good god. Oh, this hurts me just looking at it.
Both Jinxie and Mr. Filch said they saw Tenmataro. But what about you, Mr. LaBelle? If you were in the foyer, why didn't you see— Ow!
Oh, very well. I admit it. That's right. I, Lord LaBelle, saw the demon Tenmataro.
So he did see something. Well, why did you lie about not seeing him?
I was simply trying to protect my dear little Jinxie.
Protect Jinxie? What do you mean?
Why, don't tell me you haven't heard of that strange little habit of hers?
Which one are we talking about?
The one where she wanders around making mischief without knowing what she's doing. Rumor has it she's possessed by Tenmataro.
Well, that's new to me.
Oh! Well, there you have it. Anytime you hear about Tenmataro sighting, little Jinxie should be your prime suspect.
Tell us more about that rumor.
Jinxie rumors.
LaBelle looks like Ollie London?
Just a little cool it up. So, what was that rumor about Jinxie?
Well, let's say she's possessed. Not all the time, of course. It hits suddenly, and she starts wandering around doing strange things.
Is that so? Come to think of it.
You shall know with despair and terror. Something
Spooky! That certainly would explain how she was That would certainly explain how she was acting earlier.
Once she even put on a Tenmataru costume and wandered around the woods at night.
She did.
Ooh, animation.
Ooh.
Spooky. Super spooky.
Caca, bitches! I wish I'd never asked.
Does she remember anything while she's possessed?
Unfortunately, no. She doesn't seem to remember a thing during these episodes.
Memory lost during possession.
That's actually not far from the truth, you know. Come to think of it, her memory of the murder scene was quite fuzzy. I suppose that, too, was caused by her possession.
Oh, then maybe...
Oh! So you do understand. That whole yokai business was entirely of her own making.
Now wait a minute. Although that yokai evidence wasn't there until after she discovered the crime scene. Did she leave those black feathers and strange tracks there herself?
Apollo, let's ask Mayor Tenma about Jinxie's episodes the next time we talked with him.
Oh,
I know,
hate this
right?
guy.
The emotions you go through.
So I
listening to
swapped
this
his
game.
voice out with the guy from like Simpson, who's just like, yes, yes, yes. Look, that's this guy's voice right here.
Yeah, I see this slight resemblance of.
Because he has those weird like, inflections on random notes, on random words. And I'm like, all right. Let's show him the blackmail letter. See what we can get from him.
Yes.
What is that?
It's the blackmail letter, but it wasn't sent to Alderman Cuby. It was sent to Mayor Tenma.
And your point being,
Somebody took the letter from the mayor's briefcase and then placed it in the alderman's pocket after he was murdered.
your voice acting again, it was good. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, you don't say.
You wouldn't happen to be the one who made the switch, would you?
Oh, come on, it can't be that easy.
Yeah.
After all, you're the only one who knew that the blackmail letter was in his briefcase.
Don't let them.
So naturally you...
Oh! Perhaps that shot of cologne will make those scales fall from your eyes.
When my eyes fall from their sockets.
Your Squidward nemesis. Oh, yeah. Were you there, my Squidward nemesis? Was it?
There's Squidward, not Squall. Squidward, fucking Cypher.
Cypher, yeah. Squall! That would make you raise. What would make you raise such an outrageous allegation in the first place?
Oh, well...
Oh! My only crime is being born beautiful as you see here. In other words, you have nothing. Now, let me show you what to do with this garbage.
Oh, you can't destroy evidence like that.
What do you mean I can't? I just did. Ah! Feel a little lighter now?
You never should have showed it to me.
You've just won a one-way trip to the top of my most annoying people ever list, buddy.
I'll be done with your silly questions now. I'm a very busy man, you know. I guess that's it for now.
Oh
my
God, those phones.
Hello, LaBelle speaking. Really? You wish to carry my new product at your store? Oh, but I'm afraid it's my own private brand, and it's not available to the public. What? Then I shouldn't advertise it on TV? But I don't understand. As the embodiment of beauty, it is my duty to announce my good looks to the world.
Oh my good God.
Stop the bus, I'm getting off. Oh! Everyone wants my exclusive Je suis la Belle brand products. It's the crown jewel of my collection, born of my long, relentless pursuit of beauty. But now it's become so popular. It's been an absolute nightmare. You don't say. Well, they can't have it. It's just for me. It's not meant for you peasants. Peasants? This is my latest product. I'm calling it Color Me Labelle. Color Me Labelle.
Oh my good God. Yes, he is annoying as shit.
A dazzling hair color that you can wash out with just water. That explains his hair color.
Yeah,
Guess that means you can't sweat. I have 7 colors in all. You can find out more in my commercial and magazine ads. Yet it's not available to the public. Great sales strategy there, genius.
the way he's touching his wound there is making me uncomfortable.
He's like
Hard
supplely holding the...
Come to think of it, Mr. LaBelle, your hair color's changed since the last time we met.
Oh! The little lady has quite the discerning eye. Here's a little sample. Consider it a gift for one who truly appreciates beauty.
Apollo, what should I do?
Better take it before you get a face full of cologne.
Good point. Wow, thanks, Mr. LaBelle.
Color Me Labelle has been added to the court record. Okay, let's head over to the Fox Chamber.
Finally,
We've still got to find that secret mechanism for opening the Forbidden Chamber.
please.
Oh, God, I'm
Let's
outta here.
go. Apollo, let's go. I'm afraid. I'm afraid of him.
Let him stroke it. Like he's fiddling with his own nips. Oh. Wasn't it that
That was the other Frenchman.
The brush guy.
Sparks?
Yeah, Sparks.
The journalist?
Brushel?
Brushel? Yeah.
And you go like this, right? You go like this, but it looked like he was like rubbing his nips. Mr. Brushel.
What is it with all the breast fondling?
Oh, I'm sorry. Continue Manic Foyer first. Oh, I can talk to her. Let's go through this really quick. Crime scenes locked
this is just your
tight.
usual what do I do now?
Room. Was there anywhere in the Fox trial? Was there anything there? Quite ordinary, quite big court. News just can't stop talking about how the demon Tenma made an appearance. There's never been an exorcist around when you needed one. Judge actually held an exorcism in the courtroom after. Good. That was the last time we see that pain in the neck yokai. I don't know. And turned to fitting a demon. Oops, sorry. Hit that. Press X. Move. To the box chamber. Oops, to the box chamber. Okay, let's find that secret mechanism for opening the Forbidden Chamber.
Oh, this is so exciting! I've never been into a what was it?
Secret chamber before?
No, what's that whole like escape the room challenge?
Escape room challenge?
I've never been in one before. I know you've gone like 3 times without me. How dare you, Apollo?
I didn't know you until literally yesterday. What are you talking about? I don't even know who you are since yesterday.
Well, you still should have brought me.
Okay, well, You should know we're linked by the heart.
We're nakamas!
I swallowed your cup. That means something. Sorry, Vanilla Sky reference.
But do you really think the killer entered the forbidden chamber?
We'll just have to open it and find out.
We should also see if there was anywhere the killer could have hidden this room. Okay, let's get started. What the fuck? Oh, probably something Spanish.
Let's check the lock, I guess.
Yeah, let's go and just check the lock.
Still no keyhole, huh?
Yeah, and the door won't budge. Just like those spiky bangs of yours.
Well, all it takes is some water, but I don't think it... all it takes is some water, but I don't think that would work on the door.
Oh, I know. I'll break it down with a body slam. I told you I'd just suplex you through a door.
Seriously, I doubt you could do that.
How do you know if I haven't even tried?
No, wait, don't! Oh my god, no. As much as you hate losing, Athena, I think the door would win this match. Okay, there's weapons on the side.
Start by examining the key. There's no thing. Examine the table.
Sorry.
Maybe the killer hid under this table.
That would be a terrible hiding place. The alderman's body would have been right above.
Maybe you're right. Guess the underside is a bit... Wait, there's something under the table.
Let's check it out. It's probably the cup piece.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Ah,
The cup piece.
hey, look! There's something down there.
It looks like a piece of something. Only question is, a piece of what? A piece of shit.
Oh, I know. It might be the piece of the statue. Remember what Jinxie said? The statue originally depicted two yokai holding up a cup. It was a symbol of goodwill.
So, this piece broke off and rolled under the table?
There we go. The demon cup has been added. The cup has been added. Nice. The world is shut down. America's gone crazy, and I'm 13. I have to ask my parents. And my parents will probably complain about the price. There's just some of those reasons. I feel you. I mean, like, I didn't go to escape room till I was like 20s.
Well, that was also because like work took you as a team building exercise, wasn't it?
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the first time you went.
I went there for free because work was like, let's do a team building exercise.
I wanted to go do a team building exercise.
I don't like escape rooms are nice. I don't do them very often. I mean, once or twice, you just kind of get the hang of it.
Like, I love my coworkers, but not gonna lie, I have zero faith in them in an escape room. So.
All right, what's next? The Foxies?
It's the Fox and Demon statue. Come on. Is updated. Examine the statues. Yes.
You know what? This could mean it could take two people. 2 people. 2 locks. 2 keys, 2 people. There's a carving of the 9-tailed fox over the window, and there's statues of him on either side.
Good night, friend geek.
Alright, you have a good night, friendos.
Thanks for coming in.
Come to think of it, there are 2 foxes on the folding screen as well. It can't be coincidence, can it?
Are there 9 foxes? Hey, this statue moves.
Don't get carried away now. I mean, who knows? It might trigger a trap.
I can handle it. If a spear comes shooting my way, I'll snatch it out of the air. After all, I have the reflexes of a regular karate kid.
I guess if you can catch something that fast out of midair, you could accomplish anything. That's a reference of like catching the fly. Still, there might be something to the fact that these statues rotate. Maybe there's something around here that can show us the position they should be in. Good point.
So...
They should be facing away from each other, because as you can see...
Yes, indeed.
I don't know why I did that.
Look at that folding screen.
Look at this folding screen!
Two foxes standing back to back are depicted on this elegant folding screen. This has something to do with the keyhole? Wait a minute. Two foxes. There are two fox statues in front of the Forbidden Chamber as well.
Two foxes and another two foxes, and if you put them together, they might make a triangle. Illuminati confirmed! Maybe the keyhole will appear if we do something with this folding screen. I don't see anything unusual about it.
Well, it does have two foxes on it. And there are two fox statues in front of the door.
Then maybe there's a clue somewhere in this room. Let's turn the whole place upside down.
She's as excited as a kid in a candy store.
She's ready to break shit. Well, I can't think of anywhere else to look. You find anything, Apollo? We'll never find the keyhole in the Forbidden Chamber at this rate.
There's something about that folding screen. You know how those fox statues in front of the Forbidden Chamber move?
That's totally gonna be your line. I was just surprised.
That screen might be a clue to us. That screen might be a clue as to how we're supposed to position them or something. Hey, I bet you're right. Thanks, Apollo.
Great job. Let's go over to that screen with a fine-tooth comb. I hope you're proud of yourself.
Damn fucking right I am.
Let's see. For escape room people, trust and help. You and my four friends never trusted me. We break something. We're completely hopeless. I mean, generally they give you guidelines to be like anything, nothing. You will not have to break anything. If it doesn't feel like it should come out, it won't come out.
Let's see if you know.
Here it is.
That's just the same thing.
Do I have to?
Change the perspective to look at the golden screen from the other side. Once more. Back side, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe?
Nope. Check mark. But I can see the highlight that hasn't finished yet, so maybe I'll just.
On closer inspection, I think there's more to the screen than meets the eye. Let's check every last inch of it here.
There we go. Alright, let us inspect.
Ah, here we go.
Aha!
It's a picture of a key. That shape looks awfully familiar. Oh, I know. It's shaped like the Forbidden Chamber's key.
We're definitely getting warmer.
Okay, let's take an even closer look.
The keyhole. If there's a key, there must be a lock.
Turn the fucking statues. I mean, come on. Big papyrus bot.
What's this?
I still haven't played it.
Looks like a keyhole or something.
You think it could be the keyhole in the Forbidden Chamber?
Wait, what about that key drawn on the end of the other screen? You think the two are related?
A key and a keyhole? Oh, I just got an idea.
We're professionals, okay? Come on.
We fold the screen up just right. The key and keyhole should overlap.
Hey, I think you're right. Let's give it a try.
Oh, very
So they
delicious
should be
face.
facing each other.
Oh, look, a door.
Yeah, and it's open too.
The two foxes are now facing each other. So, hey, what if we made those fox statues face each other?
Apollo, let's go check out the two statues.
Okay, help me move the two statues so they face each other, just like on the screen. Look, a lock appeared.
Now we can use that key.
Okay, here goes nothing. It worked.
Time to see why this chamber's so forbidden.
What is this? Collars and leashes? Secret dog?
Secret dogs?
What secrets could it hold, I wonder? It's a body. It's a corpse. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel.
And die.
All these doors need some serious oil.
That was like nails on a chalkboard.
Oh, right. I forgot about those super good ears of yours. Oopsie. Ooh, what's this? Look, more feathers.
Look at that hair cream.
Oh my goodness, that is a spooky looking thing.
Ah!
What the heck is that? Is that a Temataro statue? But there's something odd about it.
All I know is I don't like it. I can't explain why.
You okay, Athena? You look kind of pale. You're not scared, are you?
What? Oh, this thing? Don't make me laugh.
Really? Hey, look!
What? What is it?
Over there on the left. There's a bunch of staves on the rack. They kind of look like the staff we saw earlier.
You mean the one Jinxie said she saw Temataro carrying?
Yeah, I bet our Temataro impersonator really did come in here at some point.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's search the place. Start with that.
Ooh, spooky noises. A stone lantern.
Like those Japanese garden lamps. Where's the switch?
Lamps like these are lit by fire, not electricity. So there is no switch.
You mean Nintendo hasn't gotten to it yet? Oh, here it is.
What?
It was hidden out of sight.
I see Tenmataro's cell has been outfitted with all the amenities a yokai could want. Oh, weird. Looks like a gravestone or something.
Reads, here lies Temataro, age 80. Cause of death, choked on a chicken bone.
Say it ain't so! Say it ain't so. Besides, it sounds more like an autopsy report than an epitaph, if you ask me. Wait, you're joking around because you're scared. It's your coping mechanism.
I'm not scared.
Freak Out Central right here, baby!
Widget sells her out.
Am I still on Widget? No, I'm not. Cut it out, Widget!
Denial is strong with this one. That's a
Star Wars
reference. So we got the feathers.
Eaters?
Black feathers. And they look exactly like the ones in the fox chamber.
That means the killer must have been in here at some point. The question is, why?
Maybe the Temataro costume was hidden in here. I mean, if someone carried it through the manor, it would have stuck out like a sore thumb.
But when did the killer get in here? The mayor snatched the forbidden chamber key when the killer hit him on the head. That means the killer could have only gotten in here before the murder.
Wow, this one's a tough riddle, all right. This?
Yeah, what is this?
What are this?
What are this?
What's this? Whatever it is, the packing is really gaudy. The fact that there's no dust on it means that it hasn't been here very long.
Oh, it's hand cream. What brand it is?
Je suis la belle. It was me. You thought it would be a clue, but really it was me, La Belle. La Belle? What the? But then wouldn't that mean La Belle was here?
I guess so, but why?
Well, whoever was dressed up like Temataro must have taken a staff from here in the Forbidden Chamber. And that same person probably dropped his hand cream at the same time.
In other words, the Temataro impersonator we're looking for is none other than...
Florent LaBelle!
I knew I didn't like LaBelle for a reason.
This might be a big break for us in the court tomorrow.
Now all we have to do is get the truth out of Mayor Tenma. Yeah.
Before I go, I kind of want to examine a few things. Like, what's
Yeah,
this?
like this.
Looks like an old scroll, and there's something drawn on it.
What's the story?
Unless I'm mistaken, it looks like an old guy with some sort. Looks like an old guy, some sort of monk, maybe.
A monk? What are you talking about?
You know, people that take walks in the mountains as a form of spiritual training.
That's not,
Not-
it, but okay.
Wouldn't that just be a hiker? I mean, like, I do that all the time.
The guy in the picture doesn't look like he's doing it for fun, Athena.
Oh, look, there's something yellow. This thing's strapped onto his back.
Whoa! It's turning into Tenmataro.
What's the scroll getting at? Is this how Tenmataro was born?
Oh, it's an allegory for greed. I think it's an allegory for greed, that's why.
Probably.
Well, whatever it is, it's definitely creepy.
Spooky Tenma. He looks like a weird bat crow.
Yeah, we're gonna keep calling LaBelle Ollie London. Creepy
Whoa!
Ollie London.
That's one big statue. Must be something like 15 tall. Must be like 15 feet tall.
It's like a 3x3 joist, right?
And look, this Tenmataro has a staff. But the Tenmataro in the scroll didn't have one.
I wonder why.
I feel like this could be significant. But why?
But why?
It means the representation of the creature is wrong.
Uh-huh.
Let's take a closer look. First, go around this table here.
Apollo, are you sure that's a good idea?
Hey, it looks like there's some sort of compartment in the base of the statue.
Don't open it! Who knows what might be in there? You'll unleash another 1,000-year curse!
It's just a big empty compartment. And from all the dust and cobwebs, I'd say it hasn't been opened in a really long time.
That's enough, Apollo! Let's shut it and...
Wait, there is something in here. Oh. Looks like some sort of figure. But it's so dusty, I can't tell what it's supposed to be.
God, it looks like
Wonder what it's doing here.
Oh, that's something new.
a figure that's been left inside the Tenmataro statue. A thick layer of dust and dirt suggests it's been hiding there for some time.
And we still need to check out the rack.
Yeah, the rack.
Hey, there's a bunch of staves here. And it looks like...
Is it staves, plural? No. A stave is like a shorter staff, isn't it?
I don't know, man.
there's a bunch of staves here.
I think staves are like staves with religious and not like with magical religious properties almost. Anyway,
And it looks like one is missing. And the Tenmataro Jinxie saw must have taken it.
I'd have to agree. These look like the ones Detective Fulbright showed us.
you know, I think LaBelle has never actually seen the Tenmataro before.
And so he took
So
it because of...
he took it because the statue had it.
Yeah.
That's why it has a statue. It shouldn't have had a statue.
Uh-huh.
Well, check out that rack. Yeah, Morgan, you know it. Bwah, 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 bwah. Look at that rack. Top 10 DPS racks.
Well, how do you think there's so many here?
Maybe they're spares. Tenmataro might be, you know, absent-minded or something. But the fact that he has spare staffs handy, well, it shows that he's aware of his faults and is trying to deal with them.
He's trying to like.
Or
What are
at
you, a
least
psychologist?
That's
Come
my
on.
take on it. Yes.
You're just a psychiatrist or something? Demon psychiatrist at law?
Maybe this will remind her to deal with her own faults. But I won't hold my breath.
That's about it.
Oh,
What's
hey.
this?
Oh, that's another vent, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, look! There's an air vent here too.
I guess even forbidden chambers need proper ventilation.
Huh. I don't think anyone could reach this one either, but...
Yeah, and there's nothing to stand on around here.
You can stand on the tombstone.
Wonder where this vent leads.
Well, the Fox Chambers vent didn't branch this way, so...
maybe it doesn't have anything to do with this case after all.
I highly am suspicious of that.
Guess that about wraps it up. What now?
We should probably talk to some of the witnesses again.
You mean like Mr. Filch and Jinxie?
Yeah, I really want to ask Mr. Filch about the village superstitions in Temataro.
All right.
Alright.
So now we can go over our tracks. The first person we can talk to is probably inside the QB Manor foyer, Filch.
Probably.
It's the curse of Temataro.
Oh no, it's the voice. I need the. Oh my god, that's swag. That's swagger.
You outsiders are ignoring. Yeah. You outsiders are ignoring the superstitions at our own peril. Mind your own business, will ya?
Swagger.
Ah! Youch! What's all this about a curse? Timataru's gonna curse us all unless you stop sticking your nose where it don't belong. Stop the investigation. Listen to what them superstitions say.
Right, how about obeying the law before you go obeying the superstitions?
Stop breaking the law, asshole!
He stole stuff from a
Yeah.
widget and,
And yeah, I think
your
my bracelet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see it on him. That's really cute.
Yeah.
Huh?
Hey! What are you doing with a widget around your neck? He's mine! You know better than to go around stealing people's stuff like that!
The same goes for my bracelet. Sorry. Promise I won't do it again.
Sure you won't.
Sure you won't, you son of a gun.
You almost kidnapped my sweet little widget.
The big jerk!
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess you can't teach an old raccoon dog new tricks. As long as we have him here, I guess we should ask him about what happened.
Yes, Mr. Filch, tell me what happened.
I can't believe you did that. It's one thing, something.
Yipes! Mercy! I can't seem to control myself. It's that thieving blood running in my veins. Eating blood? What's that supposed to mean? Glad you asked. The infamous bandit Azuki Kozo was my grandpappy. Take a gander at this.
Ah, here we go.
What exactly am I looking at? Looks like another one of those yokai to me. It's none other than the Azuki Kozo, robbed from the rich to give to the poor. He did, and he'd leave one of them figures at the scene of the crime.
So that's what this is, yeah.
What's more, I'm his grandson, because he was my grandpappy. Wow, you don't say. Thieves' honor. It's the honest truth.
Alright.
What?
The sloshing sound of Azuki beans scraping together in the dead of night. It's the magical sound of dirty money getting washed clean for giving out to the poor. I'm Azuki Kozo, washer of money, giver out of wealth reborn.
Okay.
Forget the money. You should be washing yourself of this nasty habit.
Wait a second. This figure looks familiar. Yeah, it looks exactly like that old dusty figure we found in the Forbidden Chamber.
Ah. Someone thieved, a long time ago, thieved from the
Chamber.
Hey, what are you doing with that there figure? Oh, this? We found it in the Forbidden Chamber. Looks like it's been there practically forever. Could be my grandpappy broke into the Forbidden Chamber way back. Hi, that reminds me. You once told me there's treasure in that chamber. Treasure?
Gold!
gold in the Thompson River.
What do you know about the treasure in the Forbidden Chamber? Only that it's the greatest get-rich-quick chance in the universe. Grandpappy told me all about it. Said there's an amazing treasure in there. There's something amazing in there? We didn't see anything like that. Your grandfather didn't, by chance, already steal it, did he? Seeing how there was one of his figures in there, that just might be. That's Grandpappy for you. Bet he washed that treasure up real good before handing it out to the poor. Oh, of course, because he was so righteous. In court, you mentioned seeing Temataro near the scene of the crime. Sorry, I didn't come clean right away, but them superstitions got the better of me. The people of Ninetails Vale sure seem like a superstitious bunch. I'm not surprised you wouldn't want to talk about seeing Temataro. Darn right, them superstitions scare me out of my wits, I tell you. That's why I'm gonna do exactly what they say from now on. So you plan on staying here in Ninetails Vale? Yup, I'm gonna keep living right here and keep with the old ways, just like my grandpapa did. Them superstitions are like a rule book to me. Wait, you're saying you actually believe in those old wives' tales? Ain't you been listening to a word I said? You're going to do exactly what them superstitions say. Well, I say that's baloney.
Present these village superstitions, because he's been talking about.
Yeah, it says don't gaze
tell
upon
others.
Tenma. Don't tell others you see him. Ignoring the superstition will cost your soul. So he's already started talking about seeing Tenma.
Yeah.
Can't be possibly. It's clearly written right here. Ignoring the superstitions will cost you your soul. There is, however, one way to save it. Your immediate departure from the village. So according to this, you shouldn't even be here, let alone be talking to us. You said you plan on staying right here in Ninetails Vale. But if you really believed in the superstitions, you would have been long gone by now. No. I know you've been lying to me. It's time to come clean, Mr. Filch. Yipes!
Yeah.
Alright, what's your deal here,
update.
buddy? You were lying about believing in the superstitions, weren't you? Sorry, but I didn't have no choice. So what's the real reason why you couldn't talk about seeing Temataro? It's all that pretty boy's fault, Mr. LaBelle, if you know what I mean.
Pretty boy.
He told me not to say a word about seeing Temataro. Said if I did, he'd do to me what them superstitions said would happen. So it was Mr. LaBelle who muzzled you. Why would Mr. LaBelle want to scare you into silence? Mr. LaBelle was trying to protect that little maid gal. It was on the account of that rumor. The one about her being possessed. That rumor again.
Guess we really do have to talk to Mayor Tenma about the possession rumor.
Swag, swag, swag. Ouch! Hey, watch it! Oh, come on, Filch. I'll be taking this back now. kinda like family to me. Could have just asked instead of stealing it.
Was that all we wanted to ask Mr. Filch?
Yeah, I think that was it. Let's go see Mr. Temataro one more time. Just thinking about dealing with that yokai again makes me want to say pass.
Alright, back to the detention center!
To the detention center. Da-la-la-la.
Lord Tenma, your attorneys are here to see you, your malevolence.
Oh, he's got the seal back on. Why are you speaking like that?
Oh, Mayor Tenma, you've returned.
Yes, well, Jinxie came by earlier to apply a new charm to my head. It seems to be suppressing the demon within me. Well, that's a relief. Maybe we'll actually get somewhere this time. So what can I do for you today? We'd like to ask about a rumor that Jinxie is possessed. She allegedly left yokai evidence at the scene while under a demon's power. At least that's what the prosecution is going to claim at tomorrow's trial. Huh? Oh, here goes again, Temataro. Ah! No matches the warding charm for me. Ah, the charm!
Tenmataro's back!
Those foolish mortals. They shall regret blaming the child for my doings. Oh, I blew it. That question brought that yokai back. And you probably won't drop the act until Jinxie's name is... and He probably won't drop the act until Jinxie's name is cleared either.
Oh, shit.
God damn it.
Could have had a normal conversation with that.
We'd like to ask you about something your aide Florent LaBelle mentioned. Did you know Jinxie is rumored to be possessed? I do not know what you speak. You're not trying to protect Jinxie, are you?
Well, clear the child, goddammit.
I, Temataro, Demon Lord of the Yokais, protector mere mortal. No affections do I possess for your race of humans. Police, we already proved that there was a third party disguised as a yokai at the scene. But if you deny that tomorrow, we'll never be able to clear Mayor Tenma's name. But I've already told you, I know not of what you speak.
I don't think we'll get any more out of him.
It's all over unless we can somehow prove that Jinxie didn't plant that yokai evidence.
Hey, Apollo. I think I've got this one. I think I can prove she didn't do it.
Really?
Sure. I should be able to use my psychology to explain that whole possession thing.
Knock yourself out then. Wow, Athena's really something. I can really count on her when it counts.
Here we go.
The real story. Mayor Tenma, Jinxie isn't possessed. I believe her so-called possession episodes are a form of somnambulism, like sleepwalking.
Somnambulism? You mean like sleepwalking?
Yes, I believe she's exhibiting a rare form of the disorder. It's usually brought on by repressed stress. Mr. Mayor, did her symptoms start soon after she began her job in Ninetails Vale?
When the child visited last, she did speak of dreading yokai and how they rob her of a sleepy tent.
I knew it! That lack of sleep is causing her to enter an unconscious state. And that means she can't be trying to protect you. At least, not on a conscious level.
So then, the Temataro that was spotted at the manor wasn't Jinxie. Sleepwalking, eh? That would indeed explain the matter. Look! Temataro's spirit! It's left the mayor's body.
Can you tell us the truth now, Mayor Tenma?
Very well. Very well. It's the least I could do for a superb exorcist such as yourself. Sorry.
Mayor Tenma, you didn't leave those feathers and tracks at the scene, did you?
I did not. Neither I nor Jinxie have anything to do with that. That was the killer's doing, no doubt.
I've sleptwalked before, scared the shit out of me. I thought I was kidnapped. Turns out I was in my brother's room. Yeah. You just wake up in your brother's room. I've had situations as a young child where I woke up in my mom's bed. I don't know, something must have scared me. But I would wake up one night in my mom's bed and be like, what happened? How did I get here?
Yeah, that sounds freaky. I've not had.
I've only happened once or twice as a young kid. I don't know. Things are a lot bigger when you're a child. Things that are like,
True.
yeah.
I knew it.
You suspect Florence was behind all this. But why? Did he really want Ninetails Vale so badly? Can you think of any reason why? Looking back, he did seem fixated on Temataro for a spell. Could it be? Perhaps he was.
Attempting what now?
Attempting to summon it.
That's crazy! Are you saying that yokai is real?
Whatever the case, Temataro brings nothing but pain and misfortune. It's as the superstition warns. You must not gaze upon him, nor free him from his prison.
But how can people actually believe that?
Oh, well, at least we know who's behind this whole Tenmataro thing now.
Yeah, and I think we need to have another nice long chat with Mr. LaBelle.
Oh god, I hope not.
I hope not.
Your dinner is ready, your malevolence. Ah, an offering to the Demon King. You may place it right here. And the kitchen crew poured their heart and soul into making it. Did they now? Souls happen to be a favorite of mine. Just hold the hearts next time. Ah!
Ah.
Yes, your malevolence. I'll remember that.
Oh.
How long is he planning to keep this
my
up?
Goodness.
How long is he planning to keep this yokai charade? Well, we've already talked to Mr. Filch and Mayor Tenma, so why don't we go see Florent LaBelle next? Now that we know the truth, he won't be able to claim that the Tenma Taro was Jinxie or the mayor anymore.
But the real question is, how are we going to get him to admit it was him?
Very interesting. Okay, now let's practice that again, Filchy, from the top. Mr. LaBelle was in the foyer at the time of the crime. And when we heard a scream, oh heck, what was the next part again? No! You have the memory capacity of a flea. Now is the 30th time, you know. Now, 100 times more and we're done.
What on earth are they practicing?
Oh, I ain't cut out for this. Whoopsie daisy. Ooh! Oh, begging your pardon, Mr. LaBelle, sir. It's just all this practice and ow! Unbelievable! What if you had sullied my outfit with those grubby paws of yours?
What did he steal?
I don't know.
Was his hair blue
Oh,
the last time we saw him?
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Today.
Today it was blue. Previously it was like a purple pink.
I
Yeah.
think. Yesterday I think it was
Filch,
pink. But
did
today it was
Filch LaBelle's wallet just now?
Oh, what do you think they're up to this time, Apollo?
Oh, it's you two! Eavesdropping, are we? Pfft, you peasants are so tacky. Well, what do you want with me?
Your confession to being Tenma Taro imposter would be nice right about now. Mr. Filch filled me in on a conversation you two had about how you told him not to say a word about seeing Tenma Taro.
Filch, you fool! I told you nothing good would come of you running your mouth.
So why do you want to keep Mr. Filch quiet like that, Mr. LaBelle?
Ah! Why, to protect darling Jinxie, of course.
But Jinxie was never really possessed. She was sleepwalking. Being asleep at the time, she couldn't have been consciously trying to protect the mayor. That also means she couldn't have possibly been Tenma Taro.
Interesting. Where are you going with this?
Since you asked so politely, I believe you have a different reason for trying to keep Mr. Filch quiet. That reason would be to deflect doubt away from the one who really was Tenma Taro.
Ah! Now this is getting interesting. Are you insinuating that I'm Tenma Taro? I'm sorry to disappoint, but I'm nothing of that sort.
I call that bullshit, mister. Bullshit!
LaBelle shit. I said Tenma Taro was Jinxie, you fool. Honestly, you have the memory capacity of a flea. Practice it 100 times. 100 times more time.
Yeah, alright.
Yipes. So, have you been called to testify tomorrow?
Yes, and I'm so looking forward to my courtroom debut. But you'll just have to wait until then. Ah!
Oh, I'll be waiting with a special piece of evidence I've been saving just for you.
Filchy! Wake up, you lazy bones!
Huh? What? Was I sleeping? Yeah. Must have been that sweet cologne of yours, Miss LaBelle.
Oh,
Maybe right sleepy it did.
well, it's time for your lesson on what to do and say tomorrow.
I'm begging you, not another lesson. I ain't cut out for this thinking and remembering stuff. Oh! Right up the schnozzle! Right up the schnozzola!
Keep quiet and do exactly as I say.
No, please! Anything but another lesson!
Ugh, that's not sounding very good.
It puts the lotion on the skin.
There they go. Mr. Chance to get the truth out of him.
Yeah, but we'll get the proof we need in court tomorrow, one way or another. That's all that's left. All that's left now is that lie Jinxie told us. We better go and clear that up before tomorrow.
You think they're done questioning Jinxie?
Maybe. Let's see if she's on her. Let's see if she's over on Yokai Lane shopping for more charms.
Yeah, sleep-inducing cologne spray. Very sus.
Super sus.
Super sus.
Oh, poor girl. She's so sleepy all the time.
Cursed nine-tailed fox. The time for singing is here. My grudge is frustrated over time. At last, vengeance will be.
They can stop purring when I really grr.
She must be possessed. Sleepwalking again.
Maybe if I speak softly, I won't startle her and get a charm plastered on my forehead. Psst. Jinxie?
Oh, hello, Mr. Demon Lawyer. Oh, my charms must have fallen off again.
Oh.
Phew. I guess I can avoid a charm slap by toning down my cords of steel.
Are they done questioning you, Jinxie? Uh-huh. And on the way back, I stopped here to buy a new charm that was just released.
Oh my god, they're like fucking like trading cards.
I know, right?
Yeah, which one?
Oh, the one with the nine-tailed fox and Ted Montaro. It shows them dancing together.
Really? Two bitter rivals dancing together?
I ship it.
I ship it.
Uh-huh. It's a charm for rebuilding burnt bridges.
Oh, right. For the municipal merger issue.
No, it's for the demon lawyer and the insomniac prosecutor. It'll stop you two from fighting like you did in court this morning.
Oh, so pure.
We weren't fighting. It was just a spirited debate that we lawyers. Ah!
No fighting!
Ah, charm slapped again.
Apollo, if you're done playing around, let's just find out what she was lying about. I like that her charms have a little paw print on it.
Oh yeah, for the fox paw print.
Yeah, I think it's adorable.
Jinxie, it seems like you're starting to remember things. You already said that the feathers and tracks weren't there when you discovered the crime. Have you remembered anything else that seems important?
Like what?
Tell us what you saw that day. Maybe you'll remember something else this time.
Oh my god, no! Ah! Okay.
When I opened the door, Papa and Alderman QB were collapsed in the fox chamber. That's when Papa told me to call an ambulance and the police.
Ah, so the alderman was alive at this time.
Child needs a nap, I know.
Yeah, poor girl.
That's all he said before he passed out in the chair.
Ooh, so it looks like they were both collectively.
No, it was her father that told her to.
Oh, right. And he
father's-
had been knocked in the head.
Yeah. Oh, that's a lie.
She's holding something back. Not necessarily a lie.
I knew it. She's holding something back.
Oh, she's quivering.
Objection!
Gotcha!
She's shaking.
Yeah.
We're very nervous when you said that's all he said, weren't you? I know because I saw your fingers move as if you were going to slap someone with a charm.
Huh?
Listen to me, Jinxie. This is very important. Did Mayor Tenma say anything else to you?
It was nothing. He was just talking in his sleep.
Talking in his sleep? So you admit he did say something else?
Ah!
I cracked the mirror.
How could you tell? Only a demon could have
my
such
God.
powers.
He's a witch!
Burn the witch!
Burn the witch!
I'm already calling you a demon lawyer. So
No, I know.
yeah. Like I said, he was just talking in his sleep. I mean, Why else would Papa say something like that?
Could you be a little bit more specific?
Before he fainted, he said, "Me, Jinxie, I killed Alderman QB."
He said what?
The mayor actually confessed to the crime?
I have a feeling that he feels more like he
Thinks he did.
thinks he did, yeah.
But he didn't mean it. He couldn't possibly have known what he was saying. He was probably possessed, or maybe he was in the middle of a nightmare.
A nightmare? No, this is a nightmare. This is one statement I wish I'd never heard. What in the world are we gonna do now? Return to the basics. That's right. Always believe in your client, no matter what happens. That is a lawyer's greatest and most trusted weapon. Right. I might just believe in my client, even if all I can see ahead is darkness and despair.
Jinxie, does Prosecutor Blackwell know about your father's confession? I didn't mention it when he was questioning me. I mean, there's no way Papa is the killer. Yeah, the child needs sleep and therapy.
Why would the mayor confess like that?
Could he really have been dreaming? Or simply delirious?
Who knows? But I sure feel like I'm in a living nightmare right now. Apollo, what are we gonna do about tomorrow's trial? The crime scene was locked tight until Jinxie arrived, and our clients even confessed. Not only that, Jinxie's been accused of planting the yokai evidence. Both the mayor and Jinxie are gonna be going to prison if we don't do something.
I know. Well, let's see here. Our lack of a third party in the locked room is a major problem. Jinxie has testified that when she first opened the door, Alderman QB and Mayor Tenmo were the only people she saw in the Fox Chamber.
But the real killer must have been hiding in there as well.
Considering the room was locked tight, that's the only logical explanation.
Our mystery person must have then fled the Fox Chamber when it was open. That was when Jinxie saw what she thought was Tenmataro. But Papa and the Alderman were the only people there. I didn't see anyone else.
What's going on here? Well, Belle's extremely pale, but he's far from transparent. So just how did he hide himself at the scene of the crime?
Whatever it takes in court tomorrow, Apollo. We have to take down that dirty, rotten Tenmataro Florent LaBelle.
Right. We'll get him with a legal exorcism, justice style.
A legal exorcism.
To be continued. It's a monstrous turnabout.
Save game? Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Some fucking umbrella with the face. In the face background is staring into my soul. Yeah, those, oh god, fucking Japanese yokai are fucking like crazy.
I know, right?
They are disturbing. Like, you think demons are scary? Fucking Japanese yokai are just like ridiculous. Where are we at right now? We're going into the thing. It's about 11:24. My throat's killing me. I'm sorry. These voices are really tearing me up. So I'm gonna have to pause here. We'll go into trial. We'll go to trial next week. Yeah.
really gets it.
Is that it? Yeah, my throat is just ripped up. So we'll probably go into the trial tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow.
Next.
Maybe Monday. We'll do Monday. Let's see if we can fit in a Monday stream.
Oh yeah, that's
Because we have the day off. Because it's
true.
Thanksgiving for us. Turkey Day. No Cords of Steel or Ash? No, I'm been out of the game too long. But after this one, I'm pretty sure it should be pretty good. But yeah, no, we'll do it Monday. If no one's interested in doing so, because it's a day off, and we kind of want to do. We always like to do trial and investigation and trial in that pattern. So, Joyce, do you want to look up someone online really quick to see if we can raid anybody? Let's go raid somebody. We're always bad by doing that, but we want to give back to the community and people. Let's see if you can find someone in either doing Ace Attorney, maybe even Kyle if he's still doing. If you're looking for some spooks, chat. Let me know what you're looking for. Chat. You want some spooky stuff? You want some more Ace Attorney?
Let's see, who's online?
Genshin Impact. Everyone loves Genshin Impact. Bitches love Genshin Impact. Can you
That
double
has
check?
been a thing, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's because it's like anime. It's anime Breath of the Wild, essentially. Yeah.
Which one would you do?
Let's do Dual Destinies.
Anybody else doing Dual Destinies?
Nobody's
No,
doing
it's
Dual
just
Destinies. Look
us.
at Mega Steak Man channel. Just a Mega Steak Man. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, he is playing. All right, we're gonna go raid Mega Steak Man. The guys who they're the local group of peeps, local people who made the Pokepocalypse stuff. He's doing some VR horror stuff, so let's go check that out. It's a really interesting game. I hope you'll like it. Remember, for those of you who have it and who are subscribed, stay subscribed. For those of you who are not subscribed, follow and then subscribe if you can. You can manage it, and you get some sweet emotes. Tomorrow is going to be team stream. We'll figure out what we're going to do then. Maybe Fatalis, maybe more Monster Hunter. We'll see. Monday, I'll see if I can come back with some more Ace Attorney. So look out for that. What else are we looking for? For those of you who are new to the channel, we're the Daring Player Squad. We have 5 people who run this channel every day of the week. So if you like a little bit of spice and a little bit of flavor and a little bit of variety in your streaming, feel free to hit that feel free to hit that follow button. You can follow us on our social media: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. If you want to talk to us, our Discord is also open and it's free without gates. So come on down and poke us there. Again, another question for you all: what kind of horror game do you want to see on the 31st? Because that's gonna be my day to stream, and I had no plans to do it. So the new Amnesia game comes out on October 20th. That might be something you want to be looking into.
An amnesia game where someone doesn't throw up?
Yeah, Joyce might not be able to be there because she throws up.
As long as I'm not piling, I should be fine.
Okay, cool. All right, without further ado, let's hit that raid, and we will see you all next time. My name is Rashi.
And I'm Joyce.
This is the Daring Player Squad channel. Thank you so much for joining us today for Ace Attorney Dual Destinies Bed Voice Dubs, and we will see you Monday?
Let's do Monday.
Monday.
Sure.
Bye!
Bye.
And then kill